Yo guys, how you doing and welcome back to another video on the channel. And today we're doing a part 2 of a video that I did last week about FIFA YouTubers disappearing. You guys seem to enjoy it and say that I missed out on so many, and you know what, man, there's so many YouTubers that I've just completely there's so many guys that's just disappeared and just gone off and just done their own thing. When I think of the FIFA scene back in FIFA 15, I think there's four people that's still left. It's actually, I feel fucking old. Anyone else feel old? I just feel like I'm fucking 23. I've got a child. This is really bad. The cheapest and most reliable coins on the market. Go down to u7buy.com. Link is down below in the description, and make sure to use code Vizeh at checkout for 5% off. In today's video, we've got 8 FIFA YouTubers that has either completely just disappeared off face of the earth, or is still about but doing different things and you may not really know much about them. The point of this is to have a bit of a nostalgia trip and to see some of our favorite content creators years ago, what they're up to now. And honestly, there's some great stories here. So tell me down below in the comments, who is your favorite FIFA YouTuber growing up, and let's get stuck into it. Of course, how can I not have the boy, okay, the man, the myth, the legend, Adriano. If you have not seen my video on Adriano from about, I think, 10 months ago, then go and check that out for a more in-depth review of him. Adriano is a lad which you've definitely heard of, and he's a weird story because the thing about Aiden, is that he was at the top of the game. He was one of the most exciting content creators on the platform, especially in the FIFA scene, and then it just well, look for yourself. 3 years ago, just go on the channel and just have a watch at it because it's just hilarious. And the thing is with Aiden, it's just he doesn't even need to try. He just talks and it's just quality. Now, of course, we've got his Twitter, which of course he doesn't really say much. I mean, the last thing he said here was back in November 23rd, which doesn't give us much. But fortunately, I've done a video with him and me actually talking with him on camera. And basically what happened is that he just enjoyed his job. He just did YouTube for a laugh. He never aimed for it to be his job, and he just had a laugh of it. When it was no longer fun for him to make the videos anymore, he just stopped. As a YouTuber myself, I find it incredible because this guy could have gone on and done mad things. However, he didn't really care that much about it. YouTube and Twitch and all this stuff, it should really be aimed to be purely just for a laugh and for your own enjoyment. He's got his job right now, which he enjoys a lot, and honestly, fair play to the lad. So, Adriano, he's just chilling. I hope you see this, pal, and I hope you fucking upload. Gump. The comments of my last video, I think a large chunk was actually Gump. How many people loves Gump and actually just when they think of FIFA back in the day, they think of Gump. We can go back in his most popular uploads, and there's a few there's a few dodgy ones, I'll be honest. You may know him for KSI ping slip, so really just the kind of random squad builders that he used to do back in the day. The way that he says things was just funny. Now with Gump right now, he's not completely disappeared. He actually turned into becoming a football moments channel. You know, these kind of videos. He's now turned into being a pure squad builder channel. He still uploads very often now. He still gets decent enough views. He just disappears and then comes back and then does his own thing, and he still is about now. Again. What the f was that noise? In terms of what he actually does now, he's still in Cardiff, and I believe that he does property. It says entrepreneur. I don't really know what his company is. He doesn't really say much, but he does have a lot of cars. A lot of cars involved. So I've got to believe that he must make still pretty good money. So even though with YouTube, he's not really doing insane right now, he's clearly doing enough behind the scenes that he's living quite a decent life as well. So what he's doing right now, he's kind of just fucking vibing, to be fair. I presume the fact he's still doing videos is kind of similar to Momo FIFA HD, that he basically still gets paid a good amount of money from his coin sponsor, and that it's just easy videos to put out across the week. But he's still Gump, basically. RussiaHD. This is a bit of more of a throwback. He's different to the scenes of Gump, I think. I don't even know what his videos really even were. It was just kind of everything, pretty much. Near the end, he did predominantly more kind of informational type of videos, and his last upload was 2 years ago. Of course, with 682,000 subscribers, but the views, it's not awful views. He must have just got bored of it, really. You see by his actual bio that he's now a Facebook streamer. He's live every day, pretty much, I believe, on Facebook Gaming, and he has 415,000 followers. And of course, I mean, I was once on Facebook gaming. I know that the money that they make on this platform is relatively large. So for RussiaHD, he's still about doing his own thing quietly on Facebook, and he's getting a nice steady income each month just by streaming games. If it's GTA, if it's what game is that? Is that PUBG? PUBG. He's just chilling. Up next, KeoniBoss. So this one's a bit more hard to try and find out what's happening here. So if you go on his channel, absolutely nothing is left of it. There's no videos anywhere to be seen. He had 230,000 subscribers, and he was in the same group as like FIFA Monster, as like the real SMA, and I believe they used to have like a group. If you just type up his name, you will still see some videos about it. Go to Shaw's channel, I think even KSI's channel.
With Keonu doing a video. I haven't done one of these for a long time. Do you remember the last time we did a dual video?
I don't know what that face is. Keonu, bro, I know that you're watching this. What's that face? So it's kind of hard to see what he's doing because he's still on Twitter. We both follow each other. As far as I'm aware that he is a personal trainer, or at least he was. I've not seen much in his actual socials that says that he still does it. This second channel here called Keonu Campbell, that he has videos about body transformation. KC Fitness is the only thing I find. It's got Purify for Life, and I believe this was his company that he made back in 2018. And here is the website, Purify for Life. And as far as I'm aware, this is what he does now. He's basically now a personal trainer. I believe that's his company. Found him! Yes! September 27th, 2020. So I believe he is still at Purify. This is his company. If you guys want to go support it, then it's on the website. I believe they are based down in London, I believe. We found it. Keonu, sexy man. Now, this one is a very, very, this is as OG as it can get, okay? It's gerbseth. I think that's how you say his name. This guy was the KSI of the FIFA scene before KSI arrived. Back in FIFA 10, FIFA 11, even FIFA 12. This was like pretty much the biggest guy. You can see 5.7 mil views, 3 mil, 2.1. A lot of views on a lot of these videos. And these were back in like early, you can see the 12 years, 11 years. Like this guy, in a scene which didn't really have many viewers, was banging millions upon millions of views. This guy was the face of the FIFA world, just doing like skill comp. Now, of course, he's not uploaded in how many years? 10 years. Now, I have found a second channel of his gerbseth, but again, he's not uploaded in 4 years. Still doing a skill compilation. He didn't do that many videos, but he did enough. Fatal with debates and series as well, and he just didn't do much on here. And he still doesn't do anything on there either. In the About Me section, because he's been basically gone now since FIFA 18 pretty much. At 17, I was given the opportunity to work for EA Sports, and I did that for 3 years before I launched my own company in 2014, in which he did a bunch of videos with EA Sports. And if you look at his Twitter, this will help us out a lot here. I believe works with EA or does some sort of he does something with EA here, because basically all he does is just retweet things with EA, and he's usually in these videos here. So as far as I'm aware, he's working with or alongside EA Sports, which is really cool, to be fair, because obviously he's passionate about FIFA back in 2020, man. So as far as I'm aware, that's what he does. Second to last here, we've got to get the man James. Okay, this is one of my favorite OG FIFA content creators here. And if you have been back in FIFA 11, 12, 13, and you know this guy here, okay, this man had a voice that was just sexy. He had a weird sexual tension. Now, he's not uploading a year. However, he didn't really upload often. He was very sporadic. You can see right here, he uploaded a bit back in FIFA 17, disappeared for the entirety of a year, came back for the end of FIFA 18, disappeared for 2 years, and did 3 videos back in FIFA 21, and then it's just gone again. If I go over on his Twitch, the last stream that I could find of his was last year back in FIFA 21. However, if you do go over on Twitter, which I'm quite sad because he used to follow me and he doesn't follow me anymore, which is quite sad. He's a co-founder of ActiveCard, which is a debit card company. If you scroll down below, you can see that he still does post about FIFA, and he actually does retweet quite a few things with Foothead and other EA type things. So he's still involved in the FIFA scene. As far as I'm aware, he doesn't stream, he doesn't upload, but he just kind of does vibes with life. He's in his 30s now, so I imagine that he's just living a normal life. And his job is that he works for tiv.com, the reward card for gamers. So if you have got interest in this, hey Gypsy, if you watch this, pal, I'm down for a sponsorship, okay? Hit me up. And last but not least here, we've got to get in the boy, JMS. Oh man, there's so much about this bloke that like there's so many questions about this guy. 2.46 million subscribers. He's not uploaded in like 9 months. His last FIFA video was the sexiest football the sexiest footballer sisters, and then before that the hottest footballers wags. If that's not JMS, then I don't know what the is. That's peak. That's based JMS right now. If you know JMS, you know him because of the strip FIFA stuff. I mean, just Christ almighty, look at his most popular video. I don't know how this is allowed on YouTube. JMS is a fucking hero. I don't care that my guy just wins. You go over onto his Instagram here, and he's an entrepreneur, and he's a founder of XCAD Network. This is useful because there was a video last time with Finch that he's also part of XCAD, or is with XCAD. XCAD is, I don't even know how to really describe it, really. I think it's something to do with crypto. And he's a founder of it. So it's just kind of like, I think it's just a YouTuber network now. It's actually got a LinkedIn. That's when you know. So with what James is doing now, it may not be uploading, but yeah, fair to say he's doing all right. There you go, boys. That is some more FIFA YouTubers that's disappeared. Tell me down below in the comments who I missed out on. And I guess like it's weird looking back at these because like I just got so many like just like weird memories like watching these guys back in like FIFA 14 or 12 or 15. It's like anyone else feels just old. It's just me. If you guys enjoy, smash a like. That's it, 2,000 likes. And also subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys next time for another video. Stay safe, boys. See ya.